Hello and welcome back to The Future Is Now with Borussia Dortmund in an FM21. We are now midway through March and we've had our youth intake. We do have a reasonably good Sri Lankan goalkeeper, which I'm genuinely very surprised with. And we've also gone undefeated in between episodes, because of course we have. So yeah, this is the current state of things. Last episode we played 3 matches, technically. We played Bayern Munich, Red Bull Leipzig and PSG. We did pick up a point, but you didn't see any of it because it was the worst game of football you'll never see. And then after that, we then played Hoffenheim, beat them 2-1, Emre Can and Gio Reyna. We just about scraped past Werder Bremen on penalties in the DFB Pokal quarter-final, setting up a semi-final against Frankfurt, and then possibly a final against Bayern Munich. So that'll be fun if we get there. We also beat Augsburg 3-0 and Mainz 2-0. Sancho getting some goals. Josh Sargent also scoring his first goal for the club as well. He was out on loan earlier on this season. Wasn't playing. We've brought him back. He often comes off the bench, but because Erling Haaland is currently made out of glass, doesn't play a lot of football, Josh Sargent has actually been playing for us. Because we have beaten Mainz 2-0 on the Friday night, we are going to basically drop down the table before the next match is played, because it is currently the Friday night as well. Bayern Munich currently top of the table. We are second place. Schalke can overtake us. Who are Schalke playing? They're not playing until the Sunday, and they're playing Frankfurt. They're playing Frankfurt, which is not an amazing side. They're a decent enough side, but you should expect them to win that. It is kind of a 3-horse race now for the title. It is ourselves, Bayern Munich and Schalke obviously in it. We're going to go forward to the end of Sunday. Before we do that though, let's have a quick look at our youth intake. So this is it. I haven't really gone through every player. I've had a look at the potential ratings and gone, they're not amazing, are they? Anyone from probably here upwards, so from Jan can probably be reasonably good in the Bundesliga, but because 2.5 star for Dortmund is an average player. Josh Sargent, I think, is 2 stars. So 2.5 star is reasonably good. We're not going to look at everybody. This is the man I want to show you. He looks alright, doesn't he? Kalitha Chaturanga Chinthaka Sujiwa is his name. Can we even, acronym that? KCCS? KCCS probably works. I might need to Google that to find out whether that's anything insulting or not. But yeah, looking at him, he's only 16 years old, will be 17 halfway through, or actually a month or 2 into this next season, so he could be ready to play games. I think he's alright. I think he's actually not a terrible goalkeeper. He is part German, so if he is any good, he's not getting Sri Lanka caps. However, because he's part German, Germany have very good goalkeepers. I think this man is going to be getting caps for Sri Lanka, which is going to be amazing. They might have potentially a world-class goalkeeper. 3-star current ability is, I'd say, Zach Steffen, maybe a little bit better. Maybe on par with Zach Steffen. We've also got Louis Janssen, he's reasonable. He's mainly fast, but he's also got a bit of technique in there. Some reasonable mental stats as well. Determination, flair, a bit of off the ball. He could be good. He is our best intake player in theory, with just 3.5 star potential ability. Another one of the many Australians that we seem to get. Jordan Smith, 3-star potential, 1-star current ability. He's alright. I don't really know what he would do for us, because obviously at the moment we don't play midfielders on the right-hand side or the left-hand side, or wingers. It's what they'd normally be called, Stuart. I don't know why I decided to explain it weirdly. Maybe he needs to be retrained to be a central midfielder. I think he's probably good enough, because he's not fast enough to be a winger. Similar to this guy, Nikuara. Nikuara looks good, but he's not got any pace. He's actually very well-rounded. He's probably more suited to be a central midfielder, so maybe that's what we do with him. Maybe even like a right-back. Maybe make him a right-back or even a left-back. An inverted wing-back. Apparently those are all the rage at the moment. This is the last youth player I'm going to take a look at, and it's Carlo Ban, who is a striker, who I think is probably the best striker that we have come through our youth intake. He's not amazing. He's not spectacular, but there's something there. There's definitely something there. 2.5 star potential ability. Can't finish, but he is only 16, so plenty of time for Carlo Ban to grow. Right, it's the Sunday evening and all the matches have now been played. Bayern Munich won their game on this Saturday. As you can see there, Schalke beating Frankfurt 4-1. So it means it is still a 3-horse race. We are 3 points behind Bayern Munich. Schalke joint on points with us, but we have 2 goals. That is all that splits ourselves and Schalke, is that 2 goals. We have lost to them. Have they lost to us? They haven't. That's not ideal, because if it goes down to matches against as well, if we have joint goal difference, Schalke will go ahead. Obviously, we still have to play them. Right then, we've also got to play PSG in the second leg of the Champions League. That is going to be first up. I'm not looking forward to it. We are in a bit of a pickle, I'd say, for this PSG game. You can see, just by looking at the subs bench, that we have some issues. Julian Brandt is on there, which actually isn't too bad. I thought he was injured. He's not injured. Timothy Weah is on there with an injury. Erling Haaland could be on the bench if we wanted to, but I don't really want to risk him because I'm going to get excited when I see his name. Ala Bakir and Lloyd Adu-Kafour never have a squad number. They're going to get a squad number in the Champions League against PSG. This is how bad we have it right now. So it's going to be Onana in goal, Paslak, Hummels, Zagadou and Junior Firpo today as that back four. Van Heusden will be the DLP with Lewis Cook and Rafael Guerreiro in the middle of the pitch. Reina, Lucas and Jadon Sancho will be our strikers. Yep, we're playing Guerreiro in the middle of the pitch. Firpo's going to be a left back. If we have a look, I've even got the second squad on the Dortmund 2 because we've got Barco's unregistered because I basically had to change some registrations to get some of the new signings in. Demir isn't registered. Munier isn't fit. Lyanko unregistered. Mepham unregistered. Erling Haaland injured. Bellingham injured. Emre Can is suspended. Sargent is unregistered. Also, Kadewere and Namdi Collins all unregistered. We've got a bit of an issue. The reason why obviously Bakir and Kufor can get registered, I think, is because they're under 21, and then anyone under 21 and who is German doesn't need to be registered or something like that. Anyway, let's try and beat PSG. We've only got a 1-goal difference. It's only 1 goal. So if we score twice, then suddenly this tie changes completely. Now, I would love it if PSG gave us an easy ride. They're not giving us an easy ride, are they? Mbappe, I don't think is playing because I think he's injured. But other than that, they're going full strength. And by Mbappe's injured, they're still playing Riyad Mahrez on that right-hand side. So it's not as if they've got rid of Mbappe and they're playing a 12-year-old, like we would effectively be doing. No, they're playing somebody who's actually really bloody good at football. We're not even a minute on the clock, and PSG have the ball coming forward with it. Icardi onto that left-hand side to find Neymar, who has signed a new contract, by the way. He signed a new deal with PSG. I was looking to try and bring him in at the end of the season. He's just hit that wide. He's actually hit the side netting. But yeah, I was looking to bring in Neymar. He signed a new deal, so I can't do that. Well, we are almost 20 minutes in. There's been 3 chances apparently for PSG. We haven't yet had a single shot of this match. Now 25 minutes in. Sancho and Lucas Nemeka up front is probably not the best combination, is it? 10 minutes left to play of the first half. Pjanic has that ball. He's going to have to go backwards to Mendy. Crosses that ball in. Comes out. Does Andre Onana. So what are we going to do? Onana, the Cameroonian goalkeeper. Are we actually going to get ourselves a chance? No. He's just kicked it straight into Llorente. And now Neymar has this. He's played it across to Riyad Mahrez. Is he going to get past Junior Firpo? He does off to that right-hand side. Close him down, Junior. Does close him down, but not close enough. Marquinhos crosses that ball in. Neymar's at the back post. Onana does a wonderful dive. Doesn't need to get to the ball. It's gone over the bar. Are we tailing Onana to do long kicks? Because he does that a lot, and I don't think he should be doing that. Well, apparently we did have a shot. Right near the end of the first half, we did have a shot. It's been all PSG. I'm going to go... I mean, we're going to... That seemed to work. I'm not expecting a win here. I'm not expecting a win. Is it in transition? Is that the one? Take short kicks. No. Throw it? No. Do what you want. Do what you want, goalkeeper. Just do what you want, as long as you don't just smack it up the field. Let's try that, shall we? Sancho and Nemeka are both on 6.4s. Neither of them are doing anything. I guess they're just being marked out of the game. Riyad Mahrez has this ball. Plays it to Pjanic all the way back. Come on. Come on, Lucas. Is that Lucas or is that Sancho? I don't know. I think it might be Sancho because it's number 7. Junior Firpo heads forward. Now Lucas Nemeka controls this. Are we actually going to see a Dortmund highlight? Of course we're not. Maybe. Maybe. Nope. Nope. We've lost the ball. We've lost the ball. We're going to have no highlights for us this match. We're probably going to draw as well. The way things are going, we're probably going to draw this, but no highlights. Icardi in on goal. What a block that is from Zagadou. It's a corner. We're only 5 minutes into the second half. Neymar to take this corner right-footed towards the back post. Zagadou once again gets a big head clear. Pjanic is closing it down, but so is possibly Nemeka. Verratti to Garcia. Highlight ends. We need to do something. We need to do a change. I mean, Firpo's knackered. Lewis Cook is knackered. Sancho and Lucas aren't playing very well at all. We're going to do... Yep. Ala Bakir. Yep. This is... I mean, why are we doing that? He can play as a false 9, actually. That works. That works. He can play that false 9 on the right-hand side to Jadon Sancho. Do we do Junior Firpo as well for Jordan? I think we do. You know, Jordan's going to come on. He's a little bit more of a central defender who can play on that left-hand side. So that might be a risk. It might be a good thing. It might be a great idea to do that. Mendy's throw to Marquinhos. Back to Benjamin Mendy. I think that must be Benjamin Mendy. We've nicked this away. Guerrero kicks it straight into the PSG man. That was a chance for us there. And instead, PSG can come forward with the ball once again. We're only an hour in. Mahrez has this. I think Jordan's closing him down. Across to Marquinhos on that right-hand side. Jordan's still with him. Doesn't manage to get that ball. Verratti has it. This is a slow build highlight. To be honest, every PSG highlight so far of this match has been slow build. Mendy slots it through to Neymar. He's one-on-one with Onana. What a slide tackle that is from Paslak to set up Riyad Mahrez. It was a great slide tackle, but for some reason he slid with the wrong foot. And weirdly, he slid with his left foot. He's right-footed. In what logic does that make sense? Paslak does a left-footed slide tackle here, doesn't he? A left-footed slide tackle, and he's right-footed. And the ball just goes to Mahrez with 1-0 down. Well, Champions League is pretty much done, isn't it? We're going to give him a berate because I'm not happy. It's a corner. Neymar steps up to take it. Front post is Dembele. A header clear from Van Housden, who we've not seen all game so far. Neymar collects it once again. Running towards goal. Tries to get a shot away. Hits about 3 Dortmund players. Rolls into the hands of Andre Onana. And the highlight just ends. Jadon Sancho on a 6.3. That is the end of his game. We're going to do Marco Reus coming on. I probably should be doing some tactical changes, but we are 2-0 down effectively with an away goal. We need to score twice, and if we score twice, that PSG goal literally changes nothing in this match, does it? We still needed to score twice anyway. Paslak has the ball to Bakir. Now Reina in the centre circle. Gio Reyna, what are you going to do, buddy? Slots it through to Guerrero, the left back, who's playing in the centre of midfield. Now Jordan, the centre back, who's playing on the left-hand side. Across to Guerrero. Jordan wants it back. He does get it back. Is this going to be a goal? Crosses it in. Reus is there at the front post. Navas with a great save. We've actually had a highlight as well. I think we're all out of subs as well, aren't we? Because looking at the fitness, Van Housden, Cook, Guerrero, Reina all need to have an extremely long nap. Full-time whistle goes then. It is 1-0 to PSG. We had 2 shots. We had 2 shots to their 11. I'm not happy. I'm far from happy. People do look motivated. I need to shout at Sancho because you were just awful. Anyone else really bad? Nemeka wasn't great either. We'll give him a little bit of a shouting. I'm not going to shout at you, Bakir, even though you get a 6.4. I'm furious with your performance. Nemeka's demotivated. I don't want you at the club, mate, to be honest. I don't know why I signed you. Right then, Stuttgart in the league. A team in real life that I think have just beaten Dortmund 5-1 at Dortmund's own ground. So, I don't know whether they're good or not. In this game, they're currently 17th place in the Bundesliga, so it should be a fairly straightforward victory for us. I've tried to rest as many players as I can feasibly get away with. So it's going to be Andre Onana in goal. Paslak, Hummels, Zagadou and Firpo will be our back four. Emre Can comes back from his suspension, so he will be the DLP, with Bellingham, who is also back from his cold. That's why he missed the PSG game, because he had a cold. Julian Brandt and Ezekiel Barco will be the other midfielders. Tino Kadewere will be getting a debut alongside Josh Sargent today. I have dropped Jadon Sancho to the bench because he was awful. He's not been particularly great as of late. If we have a look at Sancho's recent form, what am I talking about? He scored goals, hasn't he? No, we're not playing him. On camera, he's garbage. Off camera, he's alright. We're not playing him. We're going to play Tino. I don't know what other teams and what other matches are going on around us at the moment about the top of the table. So I don't know who Bayern and Schalke are playing. Didn't look at that. I just went straight into the game. So hopefully, maybe they're playing each other. That would be great. Would that be good? I don't think that would be good, you know. It is obviously no one else has played, so we are still 3 points behind Bayern Munich. Joint on points with Schalke. This is kind of a must-win game. It's 17th place Stuttgart, but it's kind of a must-win game. Not only for the league, but also for my sanity, because I don't think we've scored a goal on camera for nearly 3 episodes now. So I want to score a goal on camera. That'll be nice. I'd love something to happen in this match. Don't be one of these games. We are 25 minutes in. We've yet to have a shot. Stuttgart have had 3, 2 of them on target, but we haven't seen anything yet. 10 minutes left of the first half, and we have our first highlight of the game. Mangala plays that ball forward, intercepted by Mats Hummels. I say intercepted, it wasn't going to anybody. Zagadou to Emre Can, forward to Barco. Can once again with it. Right-hand side, he's got some options. He's lost out to Bogues. Bogues is going to run forward with the ball. I don't know whether that's how it's pronounced. That's how I'm saying it. It's gone to Ilario. And Onana doesn't come off his line quick enough. It's not 1-0. It is not 1-0. It is still 0-0. Ilario looked like he might have been offside. I'm guessing that's what it's being checked for. Goal disallowed. So he must have been offside. We're not even going to see it. Fair enough. Well, this is just awful. We've not had a single shot. We've not had a single shot in that first half. I'm far from pleased. Motivate people. I'm wondering whether we're just not getting the ball to our strikers. It's not that we're not having shots, we're just not getting the ball to them. 49 minutes, so very early on in the second half. Sosa's throw. VFB Stuttgart coming forward with the ball. On that right-hand side is Gonzalez, runs over the halfway line. Firpo's in front of him. Ilario takes a touch, goes for goal. And Lucas Ilario finally makes it 1-0. What is going on? I hit record and we just turn into the worst football team. Off camera, we are actually pretty decent. But on camera, we are garbage. We are absolutely garbage. Let's berate them. We've had no shots. So far this episode, we've had 2 shots. Sargent's on a 6.2. Jadon Sancho's going to come on. We're going to put him as that false 9. Cadawera is going to be the advanced forward or complete forward. Guerrero's going to come on. We're also going to do Chris Mepham for Zagadou. That's all of our subs. Just a poor performance. Again, another terrible episode. I'm genuinely thinking end of Season 2 might be the end of the Dortmund save. Emre Can has this ball to Bellingham. Bellingham, where are you going to go? He's going to lose it, isn't he? Oh my word. Use your brain and pass the ball. It's not that difficult. It's going to be 2, isn't it? It's 2-0. It's 2-0 because Bellingham didn't kick the ball. Literally, there is nothing I can do in that situation to stop them scoring. Bellingham just doesn't kick the ball. He just stands there, dawdles on the ball, loses out. It's 2-0 to Stuttgart. This is a team that are 17th place in the table. 17th. They are literally in a relegation scrap, and even winning this game doesn't move them out of the relegation zone. What a shocking performance. This is a water bottle moment, right? If anything is a water bottle moment, this is a water bottle throw moment. But, I mean, again, no one really kind of takes it on board when we throw water bottles. It's another shocking result. Oh, and even better news, Schalke haven't played their game. Mainz drew with Bayern. Schalke are playing tomorrow. Let me just put this into perspective. This was this episode. These 3 were in the last episode. The episode before was, I think it was these 2, wasn't it? So we scored 5 goals previously. And then off camera, we've scored 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We've scored 18 goals off camera. On camera in 5 matches, 0. 0 goals. What is going on? And thing is, we've got to play Schalke next. This was going to be the next episode with Schalke and possibly Frankfurt in the semi-final of the Cup. We are not... I bet we'll beat Freiburg 4-0. We'll probably beat Köln 3-0 as well. And then we'll lose 1-0 against Schalke and probably a 2-0 defeat against Frankfurt. That's my predictions for the next episode. I don't think I'm very good at being a big team. A small team, I'm fine with. A big team, I struggle massively. I think this is kind of improving over the years of playing Football Manager. If I make the team big, I'm fine because I've made it my team. I'm still trying to work with what Dortmund have. And what Dortmund have is some great players, but they don't work in my system necessarily. And my system probably doesn't work. There's probably a lot of you who are looking at this going, it's your tactics, it's your tactics. I don't think it's my tactics when we win games 3-0 and 4-0 and then lose games 1-0 and 2-0. I don't think that's a tactics thing. There's something going on. I don't know what it is. It's players don't perform, things like that. Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. I'm annoyed. I'm very annoyed. You can probably tell. If you enjoyed, you're not me, obviously, but if you did enjoy, please remember hit that subscribe button and the like button and all those things. Ding the bell so you get notified whenever the next video is released. Next episode will be Schalke, will be Frankfurt, and I'm hoping we score a goal. If we beat Frankfurt, we're in a cup final as well. So hopefully the next episode is going to be a little bit more exciting and fun. Join me for that one. Please do.